In today's video, I'm going to be counting down my top 10 favorite wooden roller coasters that I have ridden. So keep in mind, I've only ridden 11 wooden roller coasters, which, as sad as it sounds, it's an improvement from last year. So I mean, hey, I'm happy. I love wooden roller coasters, and this is going to be a really fun video to do. So let's go ahead and get started at the number 10 spot with the original Gwazi. Now, when I rode this coaster when I was like 12, I hated it. I hated its guts. I hated everything about it. But I feel like if I went back in time and rode it, I feel like I'd like it a lot more, especially more than Coaster Source at Legoland, which would have been number 11. So now at number 9, we have Wildcat at Hershey, and I like this coaster. I genuinely like it. However, it's still nothing special, nothing crazy to shout at. There's a few unexpected moments of airtime going in there, but I mean, compared to some of the other better and just elite GCIs, it's just not quite there for me. So now at number 8, we have Lightning Racer at Hershey Park, and I honestly think this is only a small step up from Wildcat. I feel like the moments that this ride has are better. However, I just remember there being a lot less moments, but who knows? When I rode Lightning side, it was running ridiculously slow, so maybe I'll get a better spin on it next time I go to Hershey, but for now, it's still kind of sitting at number 8. Now at number 7, we have Comet at Hershey Park, and this one really shocked me. I wasn't expecting this coaster to be very good at all, but it actually was really solid. I mean, it only had a couple moments, but those two moments were honestly really good, especially in the back seat on a loose seat belt. And this was my first Buzz Bar Woody, so maybe that's why I liked it so much, but who knows? I still can't wait to ride some of the elite Buzz Bar Woodies later in the future. So now at number 6, we have Blue Streak at Cedar Point, and this coaster is just a classic. It is so much fun, and the thing that differentiates this with Comet is that this just has a lot more moments. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This coaster is just a really solid, fun, classic Woody. So now at the number 5 spot, we have White Lightning at Fun Spot America in Orlando, and this is another ride that's just pure awesome. This coaster has several moments of ejector airtime, has a couple moments of GCI laterals thrown in. There's a few moments, especially towards the end of the ride, that really toss you out of your seat, and especially that hop into the brake run, the double down in the back row. This coaster is a bit of a short ride, and it is pretty small. However, this ride still packs a punch for its size. Now at number 4, we have Thunderhead at Dollywood, and this is my favorite GCI because this coaster is flat out awesome. I mean, this coaster has so many awesome moments of laterals and really good bank turns, but it also has a lot of airtime packed into it as well, and that's what I love about Thunderhead. And I rode this thing in the rain, in the front row and in the back row in the morning, and this coaster was just so much fun. I can't wait to get back on this again someday. So now at number 3, we have Mindblower at Fun Spot Kissimmee, and if you don't know me very well, I absolutely love Mindblower. It's one of my personal favorite coasters that I've ridden because this coaster is intense from start to finish. I mean, like, just look at how compact this thing is. If you've ever seen it in person, it is freaking compact. And this coaster just hauls throughout the layout. There's maybe probably a few elements that could have been executed a lot better in terms of airtime and force and just compactness overall. But there aren't very many dead spots on this coaster where you feel like you're kind of crawling. There's one moment that I know of, but this coaster, you just feel like you're just cruising from start to finish. It is really intense, and honestly, I really love this roller coaster. So now we've hit the top 2, and if you have been following me for a while, you know what these 2 roller coasters are. However, this year things have changed. At the number 2 spot, we have El Toro at Six Flags Great Adventure, and you know, this coaster is flat out insane. Some of the strongest sustained airtime on Earth, has one of the best single moments on Earth, has one of the best drops on Earth. This coaster just wasn't as intense as I was expecting. I mean, don't get me wrong, this coaster is awesome. This coaster is still an elite roller coaster, but honestly, my thoughts on it is just diminished a little bit. So coming in at the number 1 spot, we have Lightning Rod at Dollywood, and this coaster is flat out insane. You start straight off with the launch, and you go into airtime galore straight away. There isn't a single dead spot on this roller coaster. There aren't any elements that you really even think could have been executed better, maybe other than the drop or something. This coaster is truly an experience. I very firmly believe that this is a top 10 coaster on Earth, maybe even top 5. And Lightning Rod is just such a unique experience that I really don't think you can find in many other places on Earth. So that wraps up my top 10 wooden roller coasters that I've ridden. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know if you agree, disagree. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And as always, I will see you all later. Peace out.